Hello there, internet dwellers. It is I, Okininja. We are here at Dragonsreach to continue the quest. Now to enter. Ooh, it's really pretty.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
Well, that's good to know.
There's no telling
What
what would you have me do then? Nothing?
Oh, don't kill me.
Please.
I'm not
This is
bad.
no time for rash action. I just think we need more information before we act. Who's this then?
Who am I?
Well, I trust you have something vitally important to tell me. Important enough to interrupt me in the middle of council?
The dragon destroyed Helgen. Alvor is afraid Riverwood is next.
Alvor? The smith, isn't he? Reliable, solid fellow. Not prone to flights of fancy. And you're sure Helgen was destroyed by a dragon? This wasn't some Stormcloak raid gone wrong?
I was there. I saw the dragon burn Helgen to the ground.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If
The
that
Jarl of
dragon is
Falkreath
lurking in the
will view
mountains...
that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Well then, Balgaroof Gruff the Greater. I shall follow you, Jarl. Oh, and gracias for the steel armor. I shall sell it and make a profit.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Oh. Alright, what am I going and what am I fetching? Or where am I going and what am I fetching?
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that.
Are you Canadian?
Leave those
eh?
details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Wait. Bleak Falls Barrow. Isn't that near Riverwood? The place I almost went to. It is. Okay. Anything you can tell me about Bleak Falls Barrow?
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
Well, I guess I'm going back to Bleak Falls Barrow anyway, and back to Riverwood. Oh joy. At least it's for the main mission. How do you know the stone tablet is in Bleak Falls Barrow?
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
I'm sure you do. Tell me more about the Dragon War.
I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords.
So, were all the dragons killed in the Dragon War?
Oh no. Many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragonsreach.
Oh. Well, that makes sense now. Are you the only wizard in Whiterun?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
Sure, why not? I'll deliver the frost salts for you.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
Oh yeah. Thanks for the compliments, man. Where can I learn more about magic?
A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold.
College of Winterhold, you say? Okay. Do you owe any allegiance to the Imperials?
If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not.
Probably not.
As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day.
This is a priority now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons, we need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Hey, Eva.
Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow.
No, not yet.
What are you still doing here?
I still
The Jarl said retrieving that stone tablet is a priority.
Hey.
Remember?
Hey, I still have more pointless questions for you, because you didn't answer all of them. Have you encountered any dragons?
Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragonsreach, like old Olaf one I once did. What a fascinating conversation that would be.
Well, I mean, are you talking about bringing a dead dragon or a living dragon? Because a living dragon may be a bit dangerous. What are the duties of a court wizard?
I'll put it simply so you'll understand. I advise the Jarl in matters of magic. If the Hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day.
Good day to you too, sir. I must be on my way because I have to deliver frost salts? Is that what they're? Ingredients. Frost salts. Frost salts.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
I'm here to punch you in the face. Actually, I probably could and get in trouble for it, so I'm not going to.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Whose side are you on?
If it's the war you're referring to. I'm on the side of Whiterun. No doubt General Tullius and his friends in the Empire will tell you that I owe them my loyalty. And perhaps I do. Ulfric Stormcloak would say that I owe my allegiance to the Nord people as they fight for Skyrim's independence. Perhaps this is also true. The day might come when I am forced to draw my sword for one side or the other. But that day has not come yet.
I think I really like this person. Seems very logical. Why do you think Ulfric killed the High King?
No doubt he thought it was the only way to make his point. And also because he knew he could.
Yeah, straight to the point. Cool. How can you protect Whiterun from the dragons?
With good planning and constant vigilance. Even now, my court wizard, Farengar, continues his research into ways we might drive back these terrors. We must also have ample reserves of water to combat the fires that will surely spread after an attack. But our greatest weapon? Courage. For if we cannot kill the beast, we must at least have the tenacity to drive it back. Until brave heroes step forward to destroy these monsters, that is the best we can do.
Yes. You are my favorite hero so far.
With good planning and constant vigilance. Even now, my court wizard, Farengar, continues his research into ways we might drive back these terrors.
Sorry. I didn't mean to press E.
What is it that you need?
Would. I want to ask you for a gift, Santa.
You have my attention.
How's it going? I would like to have...
Speak your mind.
Gloves. Golden gloves that shoot fire.
It pleases me to see you again.
Oh, that's okay. Oh, dragon head. Ah, my head's stuck. Ah! Okay, I'm sorry for jumping on you, sir.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
Okay.
The Jarl is, as you can imagine, very busy. Perhaps I can assist you.
Yeah, I'll just talk to you then. Why is it the keep's called Dragonsreach?
That is an old tale, but well known to those of us who serve in the keep. Long ago, there lived a mighty hero of the Nords, Olaf One-Eye. Olaf did battle with a fearsome dragon named Numenex. The struggle between Olaf and the dragon culminated in a mighty duel atop Mount Anthor, with Olaf the victor. Olaf returned in triumph to Whiterun. By his decree, the city's keep was rebuilt as a prison for Numenex. And so, from that time until this, our great keep has been called Dragonsreach.
What's the city's history?
Ah, splendid. Our fine city has a proud history, and I'm happy to share what I know. The history of Whiterun begins with Jorrvaskr, the Hall of the Companions. For a long time, it was the only building on the mountain. As time passed, a thriving community sprang up around Jorrvaskr, as was common with mead halls. Today, Whiterun is the jewel of Skyrim. I can say without boast that it is the greatest city in all the holds.
Oh, that's cool. Glad I came here first then. Tell me about the city's districts.
Well, there are 3 of them, arranged in 3 tiers, as you may have noticed. The Plains District is so named because it's the closest of the 3 to the plains that surround the city. The inn and marketplace are found there. Most of the city's residents live in the Wind District, which is the middle of the 3. Dragonsreach occupies the highest, which we call the Cloud District. From here, the Jarl can see all that goes on within his city.
Cool. Thank you, sir.
Enjoy your visit to Dragonsreach.
I will. And to the door. And with that, my friends, I shall end this journey. Well, for now. Until next time, where we shall head to Bleak Falls Barrows to find the Dragonstone tablet thing I'm off to find. Good night, and goodbye.